when you look at people like me, and so often out there they say you were raised to believe in creation, that simply wasn't true. My dad was an atheist. For all practical purposes, his chief reason was evolution. It was rammed down our throats if ever we wanted to disagree on something. And by the time I got to third year genetics in Queensland University, the reason I became a creationist was because my lectures were full of statements like Glenn has just mentioned, not given as evidence of creation, but just objective statements about the lack of evidence for evolution, including this one, which was a mind changer. A student, not a Christian as far as I know, put the hand up to ask the professor, a leading expert in Drosophila melanogaster evolution. If you don't know what that is, listen up, Dime will tell you a little bit later. But in reality, the student put the hand up and said, but professor, if evolution is true, how come we can't see it happening? And the professor thought for a little while and he said, well, it happens so slowly, you wouldn't expect to see it happening. Now, I stopped and thought at that point, and I said, what you've just said to my, and I'm talking to myself, was that the reason evolution is true is we can't see it happening, so therefore we know it's happening. What? That's stupid. But that's a summary of what Glenn just said. From that point on, I abandoned my reticence to say anything about evolution, and it wasn't too long after that that I helped set up the creation ministry here in Australia.